The busy factories, the manned conveyor belts, this is Donald Trump's American dream. Bringing jobs like these back, he says, will
make America great again.
Manufacturing, an industry long outsourced abroad, bringing it home, he promises.
Our jobs have fled to Mexico and other places. We're bringing our jobs back.
But the big question is how? Think about it. If companies have moved jobs abroad because it's cheaper to make stuff elsewhere, how do you make them bring those jobs back to the United States? Now, this is probably one for the experts, which is quite handy because we've got Dr. Jesse David, an economist, with us. What is the magic answer? What can Donald Trump do here?
There is no magic answer. Protectionist policies, tariffs can bring back some jobs, a small number of jobs. But the problem is that most of those jobs were lost due to automation, robotics, not due to lower wages in foreign countries.
So that's what, robots doing the jobs of several people at a fraction of the cost?
In some industries, yes. Steel's a great example. Most of the losses in employment in steel are not because we're not making steel anymore, it's because we're making it more efficiently.
Fact is that since the Great Recession, the manufacturing industry's actually been growing in the US. Worth $1.7 trillion in 2009, up to $2.2 trillion in 2015. Taken on its own, the US manufacturing industry would be the 14th largest economy in the world, because over the last 25 years, US manufactured goods exports have quadrupled. But most US manufacturers are small. 3/4 have fewer than 20 employees. Not this place in Los Angeles, though. It started with 5, now employs 70.
We've doubled in sales since the year before, and that's allowed us to add a lot more workforce to our team. Not only that, we've actually also opened another factory.
They make huge specialist windows here, the kind you see in big Hollywood mansions. And for the boss, it is crystal clear. The solution is much closer to home.
What we really need is highly qualified staff, highly educated, and I have to say it's difficult to find that. And I think, I would encourage the government to really invest more in education, in training.
Donald Trump's manufacturing policy may get a lot of love among some people here in the United States. Of course, that is what it is designed to do. But it does raise one other potential issue, punishment. We'll let the expert explain that one as well.
Sure, you can bring back a factory, 2 factories, a few factories. But what happens when our competitors in other countries start retaliating against our export industries? The whole thing blows up, we're right back where we started.
So, retribution, possibly, robots, and the Republican president. A complex policy, but one he says is the way forward. That 4-year period in which he has to prove it starts now. Lavelle, CGTN, Los Angeles.